Hyper-targeted advertising, the ability to literally place ads in front of people based on their physical location within 3 meters. In this video, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of a client campaign that I'm running to show you how to advertise more effectively using physical location and these cell phones. If you want to learn more about how to advertise more effectively using digital and social media strategies, you'll definitely want to subscribe to this channel. And you're also invited to join our weekly Lunch and Learn sessions. It's a free webinar training where you can join every single week. There'll be some information below this video and you can register to attend and watch any of the replays that we've done so far. All right, now let's get into the good stuff. Let's talk about advertising and how you can advertise more effectively than anybody else in your industry right now. Do you all remember the Burger King and McDonald's situation where if you would drive into a McDonald's drive-through that you would begin to see Burger King advertising? Well, if you have not seen that or did not hear about that, make sure you go and look on YouTube after you get done watching this video and check that out. That level of advertising is hyper targeted because Burger King was able to advertise directly to McDonald's customers in the drive-through, not when they went into the actual restaurant, but in the drive-through. So how are they able to hyper target their advertising? Where they're using GPS and satellite and all this other techie stuff, but the way they're able to do it is by identifying device IDs of cell phones that enter into a particular area. And this is the ability to really get in front of the person that you want to put your message in front of, okay? So when it comes to advertising for businesses, right, we want to make sure that we get our message to the right people. And by using hyper-targeted methods, we're able to spend our advertising dollars more wisely and get the most bang for our buck when we advertise. This ability to hyper-target is something now that business owners can take advantage of. You don't have to be a Fortune 500 company now with massive budgets to do this type of advertising. For so many years here recently, we've been relying on Facebook ads and Instagram ads and YouTube ads, and they are still really effective. But if you want to take your advertising up another level and really do something that's going to get you better results, you want to listen to the rest of this video as I screen share with you what this looks like. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of a ad campaign that we're currently running now for a new home construction builder. And this strategy can be used with any business. So if you're interested in it as I'm showing it to you, I'm going to have a link below where you can schedule a one-on-one demo and we actually map this out for your particular business because this is some super targeted advertising. So let's jump into my computer screen so I can show you how awesome this type of advertising really is. So now that we're on the computer, we're actually looking at the client reporting dashboard. It's important to know and remember that when you're doing anything when it comes to digital marketing and advertising, you really want to be able to track your results. You want to be able to track to see what is working and what is not working. And so this is a client dashboard that the client has access to 24 hours a day, and they can see how their campaign that we are running for them is actually performing. And this campaign is showing us a few different things here. Now, there's some features that we don't have turned on for them because they're not really necessary. And there's some additional features that we could add if we wanted to. But what you're looking at is how many times our ad has been seen and how many clicks we've had as a result of that ad and the actual click-through rate. So you can see here that we've had over 200 clicks to our client's website since we kicked off this campaign. And this campaign has been running almost 2 months now. So we're averaging about 100 clicks a month to the website. And remember, like I said at the beginning of this video, this is a very targeted campaign. So all these clicks are coming from areas that we physically identified on a Google map. And I want to show you that here in a second. Now, as we scroll down through here, you'll see a couple other numbers on here. You'll see number 2 is the number of visits. Now, because this is a new home construction company. We're not looking for a bunch of visits, but this does show us that 2 people that actually saw this ad ended up in the client's facility. So this means that we actually generated 2 solid leads that are looking to purchase a house and have a house built by this client as a result of the campaign that we started. So this is very powerful. And we also have the information for the campaign. As you can see, we kicked off this campaign in late November, and again, we're in early December at the time of this particular campaign. So like I said, about 2 months of actual campaign, and we really ramped this thing up in the Christmas holiday season because we added some additional targeting there as well. Now, this is what's super popular among our clients, is the ability to have a heat map and see where the campaign is actually being displayed and where clients are clicking on the actual ad from. So we know, and we've identified this area in Virginia as to where we want to really focus our advertising and attention on. And within this circular radius, you can see certain areas have gotten clicks around this area, below and above, and even inside of the circular ring, as to identify where the most clicks are coming from. As we continue to scroll down, we can see more about our ads, the type of ads that we're actually running. We have ads going of different sizes, so you can identify which sizes are actually performing better than others, how many clicks we're getting, how many impressions, how many times is this ad being seen, and then where this ad is being clicked on from. Data is so important in terms of advertising. You want to be able to have as much data as you possibly can. So we make sure that we give our clients as much data as we can give them when it comes to knowing what they're actually paying us to do on their behalf. So we can see the city, the state, the country, the impressions, the amount of clicks, and we can actually sort to see where the most clicks are coming from. Again, showing a representation of what's being shown on the heat map as well. And as we can continue to scroll down, another thing that our clients can see and allows us to see as well is when our advertising is working the best, whether it's the day of the week, whether it's the hour of the day, really understanding the analytics. And this is how you get the most out of your advertising dollars. Now, this last section is our lead generation form, and I won't scroll all the way down due to privacy concerns, but we do have our leads coming in through a lead capture form where we're capturing names, we're capturing emails, we're capturing phone numbers, and we're also capturing a notes field. So if someone has additional information they want to submit, they are able to submit that as well. And we also do call tracking, which is lower below this as well. So you can have a lot of different mechanisms to track and be able to continue to optimize your campaigns. So how are we able to get such laser targeted advertising and really ensure that we're getting our message in front of the right people? Well, we use a proprietary system that allows us to do just that. And we actually identify places on the map that we want to target, okay? For this example, I'm going to talk about something that is a really great way to get your message to a massive amount of people. If you've ever wanted to advertise at a trade show or a convention center, rather than going and setting up and incurring all the costs that go along with it, travel expenses and so on, you can actually advertise to the convention center attendees using digital. And unlike traditional methods of Facebook ads where you target a circular radius, you can actually target much more precisely. So let's check this out. I live in the DMV area, so what we'll do is we'll look at the convention center in Washington, D.C. So it's the Walter E. Washington Convention Center. And this shows us exactly where it is on a map. Now, we are able to identify this area not using radius targeting, a circular target around a location, but we're actually able to define the contours of the building, you can see as I'm drawing, of where I want to target. So as I said at the beginning with the McDonald's and Burger King example, they were able to target the exact confines of specific drive-throughs. We're actually going to target specific buildings. So if there was a local event you wanted to advertise to, you could use this method to advertise directly to the participants of the event. If they walked into the boundaries that we've identified here, they could be a potential recipient of your ad campaign. Now, you don't even want everyone that walks into this specific area to see the ad. So you can define age, you can define by certain demographics, you can define by certain interests to even make this advertising campaign even that more targeted. So let's say we also want to define another building next to this convention center. Maybe there's a building down here that we know is a very popular restaurant to my bottom left of the screen. You can actually define this building as well. Maybe we want to define another building over here to the right. We could define another building as well. And now we've really locked in specific areas that we want our ad campaign seen by. So this is a way to really hyper target and really identify who you want to see your ad campaigns and get the most out of advertising using digital. See, I told you that's some next level advertising right there. So I hope you got some tremendous value out of this video. I hope you saw something that you probably have not even seen before. So if you're interested in learning more about how this can work for you, make sure you schedule that one-on-one session with me, or make sure that you join our weekly lunch and learns. But more importantly, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about social media and digital marketing strategies to help you grow your business and grow your presence online. My name is Monty Weaver. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.